It went dead silent after that, and I just went, is that a universal promise, or was that just directed towards him?
You should know he's not even plugged
Yeah, I'm not even mic'd in yet, man.
No, that's fine. He could probably hear it from ours.
He can probably hear me.
100%.
Yeah, I talk loud enough.
Yeah, well, that's actually pretty funny, to be honest.
Yeah.
You don't get over here right fucking now, I will get on my goddamn knees and suck your dick.
Yeah, like, it just caught me off guard. That's why I'm not hearing myself.
Oh, I don't think I told. I definitely didn't tell Kipp. I was at work, right? Yeah, all my good stories start at work.
Yeah, I see that.
And one of my coworkers comes up. He's like, "Hey, Alan, can you there's this rubber seal around this door. I need you to take it off for me real quick so I could continue prepping the door."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Oh, I see, Kevin. You want me to take the rubber off so I could raw dog you?"
Oh, God. Jesus, man. Jesus. Excuse me.
Yeah, no.
Had a big breakfast of salad today.
So how many pounds of grass?
I don't know.
The whole 3 acres? Right in a bowl?
Yeah, he was out grazing in the snow.
Yeah. Where I'm supposed to be.
So speaking to more of that walkway that's out there.
Yes.
The steps that you have, the way the water runs off of it, it fucking makes rounded edges on the corners of your fucking block stairs. So like if you go to take a step, it just keeps fucking going and then
Slide.
Yeah, right under. I took one step out of the door this morning and was on my ass. And I was
actually?
Yeah, and I was walking towards my car like that's a great start to the morning, just fucking like limping, holding my back.
I'm not sure if you noticed.
I'm sure you can easily find it. It was probably 10, maybe not even 10, slightly before 10.
Yeah, like when I left your guys' house, I almost fucking fell on my ass. Like the first step I took down, I'm like, whoa. I fucking did.
It would have been the only time probably there was movement this morning at the front door, if I had to guess. I still feel it.
Running playbacks on
That must actually pretty fucked. That sucks.
Does the first step out of the house.
Like the first time I got here yesterday to help you guys out, and I was walking up, I was like, do they not have fucking salt for this shit? Like
we don't know.
You fucking animals. I was like careful. I was almost falling on my ass the entire fucking time. All right, let me see.
Yeah, it was after you like spit over the edge.
Yeah. And then one step, 2 step, boom. Yeah.
God damn, dude, that fucking sucks.
We have 7 bags of pop bottles to return. So on the return trip,
I have 5 more bags at work that no one seems to be taking.
Does your work just collect pop bottles too?
Yeah, everyone has like we have a can thing because everyone drinks energy drinks and shit like that through there. So usually I fired the dude that used to do the can stuff.
No, you can do the can.
Now no one's. He used to take them and then we'd buy stuff for the store like snacks and shit, and then just keep the cycle going. But no one seems to be doing it now.
That's rough,
and it's taking up very little space that I have very little of. So
you said how many bags?
5.
God damn,
they're not like huge, but they're definitely
trash bags. Yeah.
I mean, that could get you like something.
Yeah, I mean, that's like $15, $20.
$5 bags. That's like $20, bro.
I just fucking don't have the time to want to go and do that shit when there's no part of me that wants to go there on my day off and grab shit, because I know if I walk into that building, it's going to be 25 minutes to 30 minutes before I'm able to walk back out.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey, look, the manager's here.
Basically, I've been spending the last week fail-safing the store for my vacation on the 30th this month because I'm going to Traverse City.
During the winter?
With Morgan, yeah, we're going to wineries and stuff like that. Yeah, it's our 1 year.
Okay.
Yeah. That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I've been like putting up contact lists with phone numbers. I set up an automatic reply on my email that said, email my ASM. I'm not going to be looking at my email. Mm-hmm. Trying to just keep people
making sure it's not burning down by the time
I told my ASM, I was like, look, I'm not going to check Teams and I'm not going to check my email, but if you call me, I know you need my help. So it's like, just call me if you need me. If you don't need me, don't call me.
100%.
It's nice though, because like Morgan being the previous manager, like a lot of these people worked for her and now they work for me, and they know we're dating. So like it's kind of nice because they don't want to make either of us mad.
Yeah, that's fucking great.
Like, I already told her everything.
All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our second episode of TOG. Disclaimer, we are trash people and are unqualified to discuss topics that may come up. We are just trash friends that came together to make some memories. But realistically, we just came together because, shut the fuck up, Alan.
It's because Kipp has a bag of Jolly
Can I have a Jolly
Ranchers.
Rancher?
Yeah, you know what? Let me finish the fucking intro first, then you get a goddamn Jolly Rancher.
Well, I won't eat it until you finish.
I don't fucking trust you.
Well,
Fuck.
you got to give me a chance. We got to build trust.
Yeah, Kipp.
To build trust, I would like to have the trust. So like, you got to give
called
me an opportunity.
A carrot and a
Yeah,
stick.
one chance,
One chance and then what?
then it's over.
I don't want grape.
Oh my god.
What's wrong? I'm eating grape over
There's
here.
nothing wrong with grape, but I want blue.
You like purple.
You motherfucker. You probably
And?
picked all the fucking blues out of here like a bitch.
I have only had 3.
What's wrong with blue?
I choose red and green, first of
gonna
all.
say.
That's fucked up.
All right, finish the intro.
All right. But realistically, we're only here together just because we want to hang out more often. And you know what? Fuck. I'm ending this shit. You fucker.
That's not the one I was hoping for, but it worked.
But anyways, I'm Kipp. With me is...
Alan.
Hi, Brock.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for paying attention.
Yes. No tea this time, so there's a little gap.
Yeah, she didn't want to join us today. She's like...
She's like, man, Brock gets to skip like a month. I'm gonna skip a day. No, yeah, but speaking of blue haters over here with Kipp,
The fuck?
no, Brock just admits that he could find not a single blue.
No,
Jolly Rancher.
that means he ate them all.
Oh, a blue lover.
Bullshit.
A blue lover.
I found one.
There's
There's two.
Why is there so little?
Because you fucking ate them all.
You have no fucking proof or evidence.
Your denial's all I need.
Yeah, alright. See, this trust is not working out right now.
All
Yeah,
I
no.
see is stick, but there's no.
You
carrot.
broke it. You've shattered it.
No, you shattered
No,
it.
I don't know what you're talking about. We had a very solid trust, and then
No,
the minute that
you-
you poured that out onto the table, it was over.
The minute I gave you one and you put it in your mouth, the trust was broken.
You didn't even finish the intro.
I did. When I
Did he?
said I'm Kipp, with me is, and that's us finishing it.
I'm gonna.
You
use
finished the intro actually, because you said your name.
Jamie, can you pull up a clip?
Who the fuck is Jamie?
No, you don't know.
No.
You never watched Joe Rogan.
You know,
No, not really.
No, like you've never seen the Jamie memes. I don't watch Joe Rogan very much, but like you've never seen the Jamie memes.
Nope.
Jamie's the guy who like runs the tech on his podcast, and he's like a fucking wizard. Like you can say, "Hey, can you pull up this picture of like the 1939 fucking?" And then he'll pull up like the exact picture you're talking about.
Oh yeah.
So everyone basically will just say, "Hey, Jamie, can you pull up a picture of like Tiananmen Square?" And it just will like, yeah.
Yeah, sorry, we don't have a Jamie here.
No.
The
Well,
closest.
can you run the tape on that though?
No.
Well, then we have no proof.
I would definitely say I watched it's the Joe Rogan spin-off where it's Donkey Kong.
Yeah,
The
no, I
Donkey Kong
love
experience.
that's.
that one.
I don't watch Joe Rogan very much, but I do watch the Donkey Kong one.
He's like, Diddy, can you play that back? Yeah, and I'm pretty sure it's Diddy Kong, but it's just an unfortunate.
An unfortunate name.
Yeah.
Have you watched the Joe Rogan interviews? Joe Rogan?
No, is that just the AI mashup?
No, they actually just clip from his show, him talking to other people, but it sounds like he's talking to himself, and it's really fucking good.
It's pretty funny to be
Yeah.
honest.
No, hold on. I'll keep going real quick. Let me see if I can find it.
But yeah, so last night, I woke up around like 11, 12 at
After
night.
your midnight nap.
Yeah, after my midnight nap. I played League with Brock. And dude, I went to jungle. I was getting my fucking shit pushed in by a Rammus.
Yeah, you need it. You can't really just go out natural. Yeah. You can't. I didn't want to fanboy out when I met you, but I'm a huge fan. Dude. Yeah. You like the edibles to go to sleep, right? Half a hit. That's what you need. Like just a little.
It's not AI or anything. It literally is just him clipped on his show, but it goes on for like 5 minutes, and they just go on and just bullshit. They end up getting angry at each other.
That's funny. But going back, I was playing with Brock. I was playing jungle. I was jungle Vi, and this Rammus was just counter jungling my ass so hard.
You couldn't out farm, or you couldn't outpace a turtle.
No, you. Brock was there, and that guy. He had my number on all my the moment they fucking spawned, he was there.
I was still level 1 mid lane, and Rammus walked across the middle of my lane diagonally to his red buff, like just in the like not even trying to hide it. And I was like, Kipp, I think Rammus is going to your red.
Yeah, I started counter jungling him because I didn't have anything.
We were ending the game, and Kipp was still farming his jungle.
I was taking his entire jungle. I was like, no, fuck you. It's like I was getting.
Was that my Lux game or my
I think it was your Lux game.
What was the other character I played? I played 2 mid laners. Why can I not remember the second one?
Yeah,
it was
Orianna.
Yeah, it was the Orianna.
No,
game.
yeah, it was the Orianna.
game.
Yeah. But that Rammus, he was fucking counter jungling real fucking hard until we put a stop to it pretty early. Like we didn't put a stop to it pretty early, but we started warning a lot more. As soon as you gave me
control of my lane, like he lost all the pressure from my side. So like now you could just start pushing back.
Yeah.
Top lane though was just auto feeding a Timo. But like Orianna was a good pick that game because I can't get blinded. Like I do all my damage comes from all my abilities. So
it comes from your ball.
Yeah. All he did was put the ball on me as I go in and he would ult people. And like he would get 3 people in his ult. I was like, hell yeah. But it was so fucking annoying to have a goddamn Rammus counter jungle me. Like I was talking to Brock like, how is he doing it that fast? I'm like, it's a Rammus.
That is a fair question because you have a lot of mobility.
And
being able to
playing
punch
Vi.
over and through walls.
Yeah.
And the fact that you got outpaced by a turtle.
Yeah. It's like when he was taking my red, I went to go take his blue. Then when I saw him going to my red, I stayed away from top side. And I just went to his bot side and took his red, took all his camps down there. And I was like, you're fucking annoying. And once I got Brock ahead and our bot lane ahead, I was like, all right, now I could start fucking with this guy. We started collapsing on this Rammus when he's taking my raptors.
Every time that he'd walk into the jungle, me and Kipp would just collapse. Every time I'd see him walk into the jungle and Kipp wasn't around too, I'd keep trying to steal whatever he was trying to get.
Yeah, it was so I was getting pissed. I was like, that's like the moment I start trying hard in like jungle is when someone starts counter jungling me that hard. Like that's the very first time someone started counter jungling me super.
I mean, if you
hard.
don't fucking start trying, you're gonna get bullied out of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's really brutal. Like if a good counter jungler against a jungler who's a passive jungler, someone who's not aggressive enough to counter jungle back, like myself, you'll get pushed out of the game within 10 minutes.
I feel like Brock, you played a swift play game.
Yeah,
but I feel like jungling and swift play is a different kind of jungling.
They give you way more
fast-paced.
handicaps.
No,
like
you only need
like
three dragons for a soul.
So that's what I mean in the sense where, like you don't get so far behind in swift play. Mm-hmm. Like you can't get bullied out as physically hard. Your team can get bullied out by souls and all the shit and shit like that. But you physically as a jungler, I feel like if you collaborate with a team, you have a chance. I like swift play. Mm-hmm. The only thing I don't like about it is that I thought I did good the first game that we played, and then I realized swift play had a different set of rules, and I was like, son of a bitch. I was like 19-2.
Mm-hmm. No one's going to get flamed for an off-meta pick because you don't know your team until you get in-game.
That's funny. But no, like, I am the type of jungler that wants to gank people, and I did that pretty often with Brock.
Yeah.
I was like, Brock, I'm coming from behind, and she doesn't see me until I hit her.
Yeah, and I just fucking shield you, and then my ball's on you. The Cho'Gath though, that was always complaining. Like he just did not understand the concept of like when
he couldn't win. A Cho'Gath couldn't win against Teemo.
I mean, to be fair, once he had enough health, it became less of an issue. But by the end of the game, it was like 0-15.
In 15?
Yeah, he did pretty bad. He just kept.
I mean,
on
he was
dying.
he was inting at a certain point.
Yeah,
yeah.
Because I ganked him once. I hit 2 shrooms. I'm like already half dead.
The shrooms were a big deal, but that Teemo didn't have enough power to carry that game.
What was the Cho'Gath's objectives like? Like, did he at least like win lane, like get a bunch of towers?
He lost lane really early, and then kept begging Kipp for a gank. Kipp gave him a gank, and then Kipp walked into a minefield because fucking Cho'Gath's not monitoring his Teemo.
Yeah, he was always getting pushed in. I'm like, that's the worst time to gank because you're just on a you don't know where you're gonna step on.
Also, if you're 0-4, like jungler gank is probably. I mean, I'm not a qualified League of Legends player, but like in my eyes, like if you're 0-4 in top lane, getting a gank, it's helpful, but like that's not gonna turn your lane around. What you need to be doing is just unfortunately getting XP, trying to keep base with farm, but like don't keep feeding them. You're gonna have to wait it out, let them get your tower, and then let them push out somewhere else and then feed. Or then feed on farm, yeah.
I told Brock, I'd rather have my mid and bot lane fed instead of one lane fed.
Well, also top lane's remote.
Yeah.
Like your top laner's fed, great. He's nowhere near the rest of the game unless he has teleport or a fast mobility character, and like most top laners are not that. So
yeah, no, it's annoying. I think at some point Cho'Gath was like 0-10, and everyone, even the support, because we had Tom Kent support, so he had Heartsteel. He was fucking wrecking the entire team.
Yeah, Tom Kent was providing support and top lane for us.
Yeah. So like he was like 9-2.
Yeah,
Tom Kent.
Tom Kent was
like all of us were positive, but our Cho'Gath.
He was really good at the ball delivery too, because like he would teleport with the ball on him and then jump right into the middle of their team and like set me up for alts and stuff. Like that guy was pretty good.
I made sure that their
I
Ash.
hate Tom Kench as a character.
Oh,
I think he
100%.
is a fucking nasty character, and I think that is overpowered as fuck.
That's why Ant likes to play him.
When's the last time you saw me play him?
When's the last time
he puts a different word to tank. Mm-hmm. Like the damage soaking, the healing. Like it's so hard to kill him. Mm-hmm. Syndra's a bitch too.
Syndra's not that.
All right, low cooldowns, level 3. You're getting fucking quarter health by a Q.
It depends on who.
I'm playing Orianna, but fairly enough. That was Lux, who has low magic resist. But like at the same time, like holy mother of God, is that annoying? And her alt level 1, fucking true damage out the ass, just stacks balls after balls and hits you. Like you can be a quarter health and it's done. Like Lux's alt doesn't even fucking do that much damage level 1, and Lux is overpowered too.
Yeah, once you get the 40 stacks for your passive,
Is that stack thing new?
Yeah, it's not new, but it is.
Because I don't remember that from like when I played season 3 Syndra.
Oh yeah, it's
like
way
it's
different.
yeah, I haven't played her in a long time.
I'm pretty sure it's been around for like a few seasons now.
Enough. I've been out of the game.
Yeah, you've been out of the game for a while, but like when they did that, she became a very good powerhouse.
Yeah, like that makes a lot of sense as to that, because my brain was not computing the damage because I was comparing it to the Syndra that Mitchell would play when in season 3 or season 4 when we were playing.
Yeah, when they did that change, I started spamming Syndra. So what you would do is you Q them, you E them to stun them, you W them, then you Q them again.
Yeah,
and then that's like more than half your health gone.
That's more than half my health. Yeah, that's about what she was doing.
It's fucking great.
And like if I could get one Q on her, like it was game over, but like she also is playing so far back because the Q range is insane, and then you can throw your E even farther, and your W range is bigger than your Q range if I'm not mistaken.
I think so.
Yeah,
it's hilarious.
It's crazy.
And the W does true damage.
Yes.
And when you get that 60 stacks, it does even more true damage. Yeah, it's nasty.
It's fucking nasty.
I love that they did to her. I mean
she needed that because she was not a viable character with how low her mobility was.
Yeah.
But like the assassin meta pushed a lot of the Deathfire Grasp characters out.
Yeah.
Once Deathfire Grasp was removed and assassin meta came in, like so many characters became unplayable.
Yeah.
But that was a long time ago.
We're old. God damn it.
No, I feel like there's always been one angle or another in every season that you could pull out of.
There
your ass.
has, but you had to be mechanically exceptional at the character.
Yeah.
Like you had to have a very good understanding of who you were playing. Like for example, you have a pretty good understanding of the game in general, so you're able to do builds that don't make sense because you think about your builds to a degree. Like your blue build was actually a pretty interesting blue build Pantheon.
Oh man,
That was a
funny
nasty
one.
build.
Yeah.
From my understanding, that's what you came up with. Like you put that together, and yes, it was all blue, and that's part of it. But like you did put together a nasty build. Like you have a good game understanding, so like I think you can find your angle because you are good at adapting in the game because that's just what you do. You pick your character, and you're like, I'm gonna play this character.
Yes.
This is gonna work.
It's like stacking on that is like when I 1v1 Alan.
Kip doesn't like to 1v1 anymore.
I don't like to 1v1 him, but it's like a good challenge.
Yeah, no, because he doesn't play like anybody
He
else.
doesn't play like anyone.
No.
And like I can hear him thinking and I see his build. I'm like, why you fucking have that?
Yeah.
Why you have that item? What need do you
Yeah,
need?
because
that?
he thinks out. Like you go, yeah. like you're just. It's like, oh, what is he doing?
Come back to lane. What is that?
Yeah, why?
I like playing Ivern. Why am I getting my shit?
Yeah,
pushed
you're
in?
Ivern, dude. That's another thing.
Kip still doesn't like it.
I don't like because you don't move.
What a useless character that
I
he
move.
turned into something that was actually a problem.
Yeah, in a 1v1 like situation, he's a so big of a fucking problem.
Fucking Yorick too. Before Yorick was even a fucking problem, you were
Oh,
playing Yorick and
it was
being a problem.
Pre
Rework.
yeah, the pre Yorick, OG Yorick.
Yorick.
That was hilarious.
Yeah, it's annoying.
OG Trundle.
Oh, yeah.
I could still do a good Trundle.
Yeah, you still
now.
have a great Trundle. Yeah.
No, but the Ivern is like you're like okay in a 1v1 like okay I'm gonna beat an Ivern. No, he doesn't make sure you move.
Yeah.
Is that a support?
Yeah, it's
Ew.
Yeah.
annoying.
100%.
I
think-
hate it.
Brock wasn't around for when I discovered Tarek Tactics.
No, I do remember when you were playing. That was towards when I stopped playing. Was
With
when you were playing a lot of Terror.
Lethal Tempo Tarek.
Yep, I do remember that.
Yeah, that was another one Kip doesn't like.
Constant healing, constant stunning, constant healing, constant stunning.
I literally have to play some fucking broken ass character.
Kip has to pocket pick.
I have to pocket pick
pulling out the fucking main.
because I can't fucking move. I like literally. I get stunned once. I have to make sure I don't get stunned. I have to psych him out to miss his stun, or otherwise I'm losing more than half my health before I can actually do anything.
I played Zed the other day and it felt so clunky.
It's
like,
not as smooth as you
it's-
think.
Does he feel
Like,
clunky now? It's been a
no.
long time since I played Zed.
Like it's just I don't know if it was my like if I was having packet loss or something like that, but I would just feel like I would hit a button and like Zed would react just a little bit too late. I
It's
don't
not
know.
as fast as you used to be.
It felt a lot slower too. Like really slow. Like his W travel time felt really bad because like normally you could like instant harass someone with WE, but like now you can see it traveling, and I'm like, what the fuck's going on with that shit?
That they changed that after season 3.
Really? That's
Yeah.
old then.
Yeah, after the
I guess
Ryu
I'm
versus Faker, I think that's when they changed it because it was
he was
instant.
he was fucking people up.
Yeah, that's when they changed it. I think it's gotten a little worse over the years.
Maybe I'm just not. I mean, I haven't been playing the game. It's probably just the feeling that I have. Like I'm not quite tuned in as I used to be. But
the champion I feel is the clunkiest is when personally when I fight against Cassante.
I fucking hate playing him.
It's only because like his
feel like
mechanics,
yeah.
like when he slams and when he like charges, when he ults someone,
I don't like the tempo of his fighting.
it feels like it's supposed to be faster paced, but it's like choppy.
He's like, he doesn't have his true potential until he fucking gets low on health because his ult.
Which is a problem.
It goes against what you want, right? I don't want to lose my health.
I don't want to fight when I have low health either.
Yeah.
Like your brain immediately doesn't want you to do that, so you're trying to back out, and then you have a second guess, and that's when you get killed.
I feel like that's like there's only a couple of champions that really excel in that kind of way, and I feel like they did a good job doing that with Set.
Yeah,
Because it doesn't feel weird when you're playing set at all.
Because when you get down to that low health, you get a fucking 2,000 health shield with
you
your
get a
W.
massive nuke in a fist.
Yeah.
Anything in that general direction.
How's the Skarner rework?
Honestly, I really like it. I haven't played it a lot.
I just saw the new picture and I was like, oh shit, it finally came out.
So he has a really fun ability where they took a lot of his crystal scar stuff away, which
That's
I'm kind of sad about that.
Yeah.
But now he could gank through walls.
Like burrow?
Yeah, he'll burrow through a wall in a direction,
cool.
grab someone on his exit, and slam them into another wall for a stun. It's like a Poppy
cool.
and a Kane combo.
So is his ult still kind of similar to what it was? Or
Yeah, it channels for a second and it grabs anyone in this general direction, and then you could pull them around.
one person or anyone?
It can grab multiple people. It can grab up everyone,
Yeah, but it's in a cone now. So anyone in that general cone is grabbed.
That works for me.
It's never. It's not. It's more scary to know that, hey, you see a fucking Skarner coming out of the walls, and you're too late to react, and he grabs you and
ducks. Like, that sounds fucking.
So honestly,
fun.
I feel like he's scarier, but I also feel like he's definitely excels as a tank, not like a bruiser or assassin anymore, or like an AP scaling monster.
I think he's like a true tank now, which is really annoying.
To be fair, that is kind of what he is supposed to be.
Yeah.
I've been like trying to leave mid lane just a little bit because I've been seeing that jungle and top people suck.
Well, I mean, they're like priority roles.
Yeah, that's the stupid part, like too. And I've been
With
bringing
quick
back, bringing back Window. It's so fun.
Wudo's always been a problem.
Oh, yeah.
He's another one of those characters that does excel at low health too.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure if they haven't changed it, he gets
More damage.
bonus healing at low health.
Bonus healing, yeah. And his alt, obviously.
Yeah, and then
So
in
his ult,
conjunction
like-
with his ult, yeah.
You get like a burst of health when you pop his ult, then it just starts growing up. And at that point, they're running away. The moment they see you do your ult, they're running away because like, okay, I'm not gonna outdo his healing at this point.
He has some of the best skins in the game too.
Oh, yeah.
Corporate
Corporate
Mundo.
Mundo.
Mundo's
yeah,
still
yeah.
number one.
Mundo is a good one.
I feel like, what was it? With big, bulky tanks, the two that have the best skin, in my opinion, would have to be Scion and Mundo.
Hextech Scion's a really cool skin.
I love Scion right now. I miss old Scion just for the point and click stun.
Yeah, but you could say that about a lot of people, like Nunu with a point and click missile.
You can
Fiddlesticks
miss-
with a point
I
and click
miss that
missile.
so fucking
You
much.
can miss playing it, but you cannot miss the people who thought they could play that. And then you had the AP Scion on your team that did absolutely zero damage, was absolutely useless to the team. And then you'd play another game, and there'd be AP Scion on the other team. And at level 6, you'd be getting one-shot ganked every fucking time. Like, it was a really nostalgic time. I don't miss it. That stun, you remember how long it was?
Oh yeah, it was fucking forever, dude.
2.5 seconds.
Yeah, it's insane.
2.5 seconds.
Yeah,
That's Leona's full kit.
Yeah, it's great. I love it just for the reason that I was good at it. I was good at stuff like that, and I was like,
Or
fucking trying.
even full AD Scion, dude, with the lifesteal, popping the ult, and then literally full healthing every swing.
Yep.
I remember Scion's just fucking tanking turrets and just swagging.
Yeah,
it.
not giving a shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, breaking the animation.
I mean, he still does it now.
Animation breaking was always fun.
That was really fun. Can't even do that now.
No, you're hard pressed too.
Yeah. They limit your attack speed and stuff like that now. Like there used to not be a cap, if I remember. Or if the cap was a lot higher when we started playing.
I don't remember. I feel like
Because it's like 2.5 now.
I feel like there was a cap. It's just the fact that they didn't account for a lot of like Lux. She's
Yeah,
not
why
supposed
would
to-
you have 2.5 attack speed on Lux? Yeah.
But if you got it, she looks like a broken sprinkler head. Just cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. It's really funny to see.
It's always the people that you can stun Root or anyone where you want to break the fucking
Yeah.
the animation, and
It's
you're
like,
like,
you're not
it
supposed
hurts.
to do that. Why
You're
are
not
you doing that?
Yeah, why are you attacking me so bad and
Yeah.
so fast? It's insane.
There was one that I saw that I really wanted to try. It was a Rise top lane. So obviously you still get a Rod of Ages.
Yeah.
Second item actually is a Nashor's Tooth. Third item, Hullbreaker. And you're just teleporting your minion wave over the enemy to just go ham on the tower every single
Child
time.
Soldier Rise.
What was the fucking idol? Is it Hullbreaker that
Come with me
fucking
to the jungle.
boosted the super minion?
No, Hullbreaker boosts Super Minion and Cannon Minion, and they also recently, I think it was 0.14.8, where they removed the fact that it was a solo lane item. It's now you could be among your teammates, and it'll still empower Cannon and Super Minion. And I've been seeing in like Eastern servers, they'll throw Hullbreaker's second item on like Jinx. And it has a higher win rate than second item Infinity Edge.
It's insane. That's crazy.
That's really weird.
Because every fifth attack empowers your auto, I think. So she's just like burning
wild.
through champions and towers, and the minions are stronger now.
I do not like playing ADC anymore.
I've never liked it.
It
I like playing Ezreal.
it's not like it has to be a certain ADC because I feel like you can't burst down any more tank champions as you used to.
Well, you need Poke and Escape.
Yeah,
Yeah, Poke and Escape is all it really. Poke Escape and a good like support to keep you peeled.
but the fucking problem is that these fucking tanks are so sticky to you, such as Tom Kench, where you can't fucking escape.
I did, what was it? Because T has picked up League in recent times, I've been exploring more champions I don't play on a Smurf account so that I could also experiment on a more even playing field. Because I've never played Rel before. I never played Milo. I never played Glask. So I actually really like playing Milo. He's really cool, but also I got my shit pushed in from a Rel because I didn't know how
I like
aggressive
Rel.
her kit is, and I also
It's
didn't
really
know
aggressive.
her Q destroys any shield.
Yep.
So like a Kench or a Mordekaiser that has a full health bar of gray shield, gone.
It's the only support that I played when they first dropped out, and I liked her a lot. The only thing I hate is how slow she is.
She can get really slow
When
but,
you're off the horse, man. Fuck.
but if you're sticky and you land on top of them when
Yeah.
like they're in a crucial moment, like all inning, that's done.
Yeah,
There's
as long as
no
you have a
shield,
solid
there's a
engage, it's
stun.
over.
So it's I was supporting our friend Peters, right? I did the stupid thing of, hey, it's my first time playing this person in a ranked game, and I was just going down the list of every single game I would play a new person as support, and I was playing Milio, Rel. I was like, never played any of these fuckers.
Dude, Milio's pretty cool.
He's funny.
Milio's cool. It's a really basic kit, but it's cool as fuck.
Yeah, what Brock does when he does is a laugh thing, and that's what I was doing the fucking entire
Yeah.
time in front of him.
I don't think I emote spammed when I was on my Smurf.
Oh, dude, emote spamming fucking for Milio is fucking hilarious.
Milio has great emo spam.
It will piss people off.
It does piss people off. I like that one a lot. The only thing I don't like about Elementalist Lux is it takes my laugh away.
Yeah. It's a cool ass skin, but it
Yeah.
takes
What?
away the laugh.
You get backup dancers when you're dancing on someone's grave.
Yes, you do.
So I mean,
Tit for tat.
Actually,
I think for Lux skins, my two favorites, obviously Elementalist is up there.
Yeah, I like
But-
Steel Legion a lot.
Actually, my second pick is Darkstar
Yeah, Darkstar is really good
because she plays Beat Saber.
Yeah, my only thing on Darkstar is that with Elementalist, you can just go Dark Lux and get a very similar aesthetic.
You could. I don't typically do like the Dark Fairy Lux. I actually go like the Lava Bender Lux.
I do Storm usually.
Okay.
Yeah, but Fire Lava Bender's a good one. The Ice one's pretty cool too.
Ice one's cool, yeah. What are the other ones she has? Fairy. I'm thinking like the end evolutions. Lava, fairy,
So
ice.
fire and water is storm. Fire and earth is lava. Fire and wind is...
I don't remember that one.
I don't know what that one is.
Fire and wind?
Probably Google.
Yeah.
California wildfires.
Cali Wildfire. There was because some of the skins are getting so extravagant. I was watching.
They are getting... I mean, to be fair, with how long that game's been running, like, they've kind of cut out a lot of the cheap skin ideas. Like, they kind of have to keep going.
Some of the newer skins, like it's a Samira skin that they released for the Arena Brawling. Arena Brawler Samira, I believe. But in some skins, when you get like a pentakill, dude, like a WWE TV platform like drops in front of the person that just died, and it just says GG. And like there's like a whole animation. There's one for Winter Blessed Aurelia where the whole map just gets like frozen over until someone respawns again.
Damn.
Like,
That's cool.
they come, but I mean, you got to get a pentakill.
I still want Christmas maps.
Yeah, I do enjoy the fact that they like, because of Arcane, they changed.
Yep. The towers and
They changed Summoner's Rift for a little bit. They changed ARAM for a little bit, which unfortunately you weren't able to see.
It, no.
But it was I actually preferred it. I thought if it stayed as an option, like a 50-50 coin toss.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That would've
That'd be
been
such a
really
good
nice.
idea. Yeah,
They got
just
rid
so
of
that-
There's no more Bridge of Progress.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
It's
I
back to the
haven't seen it.
Freljord,
Back to the Freljord.
which is fine. Like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the for ARAM, the little on the sides, right, where you can fucking box someone out and they can't leave, was great.
in the Bridge of Progress?
Yeah, Bridge of Progress on the right side.
Yeah. So Brock wasn't there for that. They had little extensions where the right side bushes typically are. And it was a horrible choke point if you got stuck there with like a Nivea.
Yeah, that's what I would do. If I see a
my
Nivea, I'll pick her up. I would box them out in there. They start panicking because they're like, I can't fucking leave.
My favorite was Renata Ultimate in that tight hallway. Everyone's right there. They don't have to move. They get the full like, what's her ultimate? Like a second and a half, maybe 2 seconds tops.
Yeah.
It's just a beat down in a dark, dusty, built over alleyway.
Yeah, I've been trying to play more like different champions because like
I feel like it gives you...
it gives me more people to play, more like my champion pool. My champion pool is pretty large as it is because I think I have a basic understanding of like a lot of champions.
Yeah.
I can't play them. I play them to like a decent level, but not like a proficient level. But usually the decent level is good enough for what I'm trying to do.
I feel like having at least one pocket pick per lane and then a good understanding of everyone. The person that I feel like I personally want to get more of is Viego, because you literally have to have a decent to good understanding of every champion in the game to play him well.
I said that to Brock yesterday, dude. I said that to Brock. I'm like, the person I was doing jungle, and I was like, I want to learn Viego more because when you go against a good Viego,
It's hard.
It's hard.
It is
You
really
fucking
hard.
hate your life because
even his items change. Like when he takes on someone else through his ult, or I'm sorry, his passive, everything changes.
yeah, and it's great because like I was playing Viego when he was playing Lutch against Syndra, and I would kill Syndra. I'll take her form. I'm like, I'm playing one of my most favorite champions.
It's
It's
like,
great.
I can do this.
I can do this.
Yeah. I do really like V. I spammed him a lot when he first came out. But then again, on that same note, I spam a lot of junglers when they first, like Kayn, when he first came out. We were playing a lot of League when that happened, and Kipp saw me play a lot of Kayn.
Yeah. Kane is one of my bands for jungle. It's like Kane, Silas, and dude, there's like another person, but Kane and Silas are like my
Those two are pretty high. 'Cause
high bands.
They
for
get
me.
out of hand fast, especially Silas.
If you don't shut down Silas
Early?
early and mid game,
He'll come and bite you in the ass later.
yeah, because he's sticky and he won't let you leave.
He's sticky. He has high damage. He has high endurance with his, I think it's his W.
Yeah, his W heals him.
And then his versatility, where I think the fact that it takes someone's ultimate and then it swaps the damage modifier to ability power is insane.
Yeah, like you steal. I always love it when you steal fucking someone's ult, like a Lissandra, a Syndra ult, or an Ashe ult, and you just shoot it. You shoot that Ashe ult, and by the time you get there, they're super fucking stunned, and you just beat the crap out of them.
Or like Jinx ult. Yeah, Jinx ult does a lot of damage, but with Silas's full AP scaling on top of it, that might be enough to kill someone that's you're not expecting a Jinx rocket to end someone.
Or a fucking Karthus ult. Stealing a Karthus ult. I hate it. It's annoying.
But no, the fact that they're... Oh, I tried playing Hui. I actually really like playing him in ARAM because it's fast paced and there's like 4 other people to body block for me.
Yeah.
But playing him in like a Summoner Rift game, it's so hard.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
His abilities, I started playing him in ranked. His abilities are so fucking, like, the cooldowns are so low.
Yeah.
You can spam and kill a wave with your little
his
your volcano.
QE.
Yeah, his QE, and the wave's fucking dead because it burns as well, which is insane.
I typically did, what was it, QEEE. So as the rupture goes forth and then the Shadow Claw pulls everything closer into it, everything's dead. Everything's dead.
Yeah. I have a problem where since I play Zed, I spam the key multiple times.
Oh no.
Even if it's like on cooldown, because that's just my habit.
Yeah.
So when I play away, I
You're
use an
farming
ability on accident when I'm not supposed to, and I'm like, God damn it. Well, I mean, so that's when I started learning to slow down just a little bit.
Yeah. No, that was my problem for a lot of years in League, is that I was just not slowing down. Yeah.
Sometimes it sounds weird to say slow down to speed up, because in a lot of things, yes, that is the case, but it doesn't feel like it should be.
What's the slow? Slow is good and good is fast.
Yeah.
That's like a construction saying.
Had to think about that.
Yeah, slow is good and good is fast.
Yeah, so if you're slow and good, then
if you're slow, you're taking your time, which is good. And if you're doing a good job, it's gonna go fast.
Yeah, there it is. Because if you're not taking your time, you're just doing everything super fast.
Yeah. You're gonna have to do it
twice because
Yep.
it sucks and looks ugly or it's not working right.
Just full ass it once, so you don't have to half ass it twice.
Yup.
Yeah. We went to Korean barbecue yesterday.
We wanted to try it out. There's a new spot in
the
town.
one in Holland?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about that. How was it?
It's not bad.
Yeah, no, it was pretty good. The price is still comparable to other Korean barbecue spots in like the neighboring towns, but honestly,
You don't have to drive far anymore.
yeah, you don't have to drive that far. The staff was like super nice.
Yes, one waitress, she just came up. She's like, "Oh, how you guys doing?" I'm like, "Good." And T was like, "Do you guys know her?" We're like, "No."
Yeah, no, she like came up and had this like brief interaction that was like super friendly, where T thought that one of us knew her, and I think it was earlier that day we were doing something random, and T was like, "Alan, you know, this is why so many people just strike a conversation with you." I'm like, "What are you talking about? I don't know why all these strange people want to talk to me and confide in their like day-to-day lives. I just met them."
Yeah, like you're nice at the beginning until they piss you off. That's basic.
Isn't that how it's supposed to go?
Yeah, it's how it's supposed to go, which I feel like she doesn't understand that. I don't know. I'm not sure how many people talk to T, but I'm like, I'm always respectful until you disrespect me.
I mean, there's two different philosophies in respect, and I think one is wrong, but that's because I have the other philosophy. Some people believe respect is earned. Some people believe respect is a given. I do not believe that anyone should have to earn respect unless it's already been lost. Everyone is given respect out of a default until they prove that they're unworthy of it.
Yeah.
Unless you mean Timo.
Yeah.
That's proving that you're unworthy of it.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
It's like I give everyone that I meet a minimum standard of
everyone
what
gets
I
the
believe.
same level of respect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, your guys' respect for people is a different level than mine, but
I
think everyone has different levels.
Well, I think there's an extra word that you put into that because there's respect and trust, because those are the two things that build a relationship, are respect and trust.
Yeah.
Like I can have no relationship with somebody and still have respect for them, but it doesn't mean that I trust them. A relationship involves you have the respect that I normally would give to somebody, but you also have the trust that I do not give to other people.
Yeah.
So it's like that's the step forward in my eyes of like, okay, now you've crossed the barrier of like a relationship versus stranger. Is like I do have a trust for you, because if a relationship isn't built on trust, what is it built on?
Yeah. Nothing.
I have no idea. Dude, it beats me. Like
It's like for my job, we have an area where it's not very heavily supervised, and it's like my relationship, like I respect you to do your job, but there's certain people I don't trust in that area because I don't know if they're gonna work with less supervision.
Fair enough.
I can't trust people. Like I even talked to my manager. I'm like, I don't trust a lot of people to do this area because I don't know if they're gonna work. And that's the whole part of your job. Like less supervision. Well, like this is like we putting you in there is like, hey, we trust you enough with less supervision that you can do your job, put out the numbers we need you to do
more.
and do more, and do your job without us looking over your shoulder. Because like out on the floor, is that as I'm walking around looking what people do and stuff to make sure they're working.
Yeah.
But in that area, I'm not over there unless they need help. Because that's like, it's high priority, but low priority with fixes. Because like most of those fixes is they can do it themselves.
Yeah, no, it's a slippery slope for a lot of things, but I feel like if you're at work, you're at work for a reason.
Yeah.
And typically, for me at least, that reason is I want money because I have things that cost money.
Oh yeah.
And I like keeping my things. I also like acquiring things. So to do all of that stuff, I need an income. And for me, if I don't work, I don't get paid. It's not like an hourly thing where I just kick back, relax, and just whenever I'm needed, yeah, sure, I'll help you out.
I have to make things go smoothly because I want things smoothly. Because if it's not smoothly, I have to fix the problems, or someone else has to fix the problems, and I'm like, I'd rather just not have to deal with this bullshit. I get shit like it's joking shit.
Yeah.
On like, hey, why did this? Why do our numbers look like this? I'm like, and why aren't we producing? I'm like, my whole job, I feel like, is to set up the next shift because we don't have as many people as the next shift.
Okay.
So like mine is like I'm moving parts so they can run full blast because we can't run full blast. And I'm like, you communicate with me, tell me what you need. Otherwise, I'm gonna do what I usually do, and just like move things along. We need to produce more here, let me know we got to produce more there.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you can't come up to me.
So why do we suck?
Like, how am I gonna explain this like in a joking manner to like in my meeting? I'm like, you didn't fucking tell me. Like that's the whole point. You gotta communicate with me, so I know what I have to do. If you don't communicate with me, I'm gonna do what I usually do and move stuff around so you could like your team can run.
I feel like for you, it'd be fairly easy to flip all those conversations around. Like if they come up to you and say, hey, Kipp, why is production team A not producing enough of why is production team A not producing enough of product B? Well, typically that's because my role is to make sure production team A is set up to produce product C. Like, why don't we look at how well they're doing with product C? You didn't tell me anything about product B, so I didn't set them up for product B.
Yeah, it's like there's a lack of communication.
Uh-oh. Speaking of jobs.
Yeah, speaking of jobs, Brock's fixing a fire.
Yeah.
Not a real fire, but
He was not promoted from manager to firefighter.
Yeah. But yeah, it's like I have a sense of annoyance of when there's a lack of communication at work on what I have to do. Because it's more like, do what you feel is right, but like that's no sense of guidance. I'm now in leadership, and it's annoying sometimes. But I'm at the point where like I'm just gonna do what I believe is right, and I will deal with everything afterwards because no one said anything to me.
What is the?
Doing what you think is right. That's why they put you in the position, because they think that you're gonna make the right choice.
What's the? It's a specific term. It's like it's not aggressive obedience.
Malicious compliance.
There we go, malicious compliance. Thank you. Thank you.
I know that's what you were talking about.
It's because it's it's one of my favorite things. Because it's like, hey, I'm only here to do this one thing. Yes, this other thing is very closely related to what I do, but that's not my job.
Well, no, malicious. That's direct uncompliance. Malicious compliance would be someone saying, "Hey, I need you to fix this car," and you being like, "Okay," fucking it up and be like, "I didn't know how to do that."
Okay, or
Like
what?
malicious, doing what you're told, but doing it so piss poorly to the point where it's like, yeah, you did what you were told, but why?
Why? Or the
Like-
you have to take lunch at this time, and then I took my lunch at this time, even though I had a project that I could have finished if I just stayed an extra 5 minutes.
Like I'm trying to like if someone said like clean the glass and you used like non-glass cleaner to clean the glass and it was just all fucking streaky and shit and someone
laundry
came out
detergent.
and saw you doing it and you would be like, what? You said clean the glass. And then you could play it off of like, oh, glass cleaner? I've never used that before in my life.
It's just like, they make something
Yeah,
like that?
that's malicious compliance.
That's so gross.
The direct obediently disobedient.
Okay, no, I was more on the what was it? Malicious compliance, not malicious, chaotic,
What you're doing is
lawful evil.
Well, being a fucking reasonable person, you are an auto body mechanic.
Yeah.
If they're coming to you and doing mechanical work a lot, dude, that's not what my job is.
Dog.
That's like if someone came to me and was like, dude, you need to handle all of the grow operation while managing your store. That's not what
just-
my job title is, dude. That's
Brock,
not,
you are now security.
I like the minute you start handing away that like, oh, he'll do that. He'll do that. That's when you start to lose that power. Like you have to immediately stand on your ground and be like, no, that's like. Luckily, in my position, I just get to delegate. If someone tells me to do something, I can tell someone else to do something. So,
Hey, you, go do that over there.
yeah, then it gets done. So, all right, but I'll see you guys later.
See ya, Brock.
And with that, Sweets now can take the chair and the mic. Go on, Sweets. Get in your chair. Go on.
Everyone has problems at work.
Yeah.
Everyone has different kind of problems at work. We all have our noises at work, but we still go to work because we have to.
The grass is never greener on the other side.
Yeah,
It's just new grass.
new grass with new problems.
I went from Bermuda grass to I don't know any other grass types. A clover field, I guess. Sure.
I experience different type of grass, and it's like they're all shitty, but you do it because you have to do it.
Mm-hmm. Go on. Is there a cat in the? You've been up there?
I don't know anymore, man. I go to work, I do what I do, I stay for however long I need to, and I go home. I'm not trying to do more than I should, because it's not I get paid for it until I clock out, but it's not worth sometimes.
Yeah. I struggle personally with what was it? I used to drive like an hour to and from work, and that hour would give me a really good time to like not disassociate, but to decompress and change from like a work mindset to home mindset, to where okay, I don't have to deal with this stuff anymore today. I have other stuff I can focus on. I have other things that can motivate me to continue doing what I have to do. And when I took this new job 4 years ago, I lost like 45 minutes of commute, which sounds really awesome. But that's 45 minutes that I now lost in my like transitional period, my transitional time. So I would say I've gotten better in
Is that better? Jesus.
I've gotten better in not taking like the work mindset home with me, and not being so like so mad or grumpy when I leave work and then I transition to home.
Yeah, it's
'Cause how far are you from your work?
I'm about 10 minutes from work. But the good thing is, right,
Yeah.
is that when I have my kid, I don't have to wait. Like, I get out at 6 in the morning. I don't have to wake him up till 7 o'clock something to get him ready for school and stuff.
Yeah.
It gives me that hour of like, he's still asleep. I'm gonna make myself food. Gonna put on like a little put my headphones in, put a little TV show on.
Yeah.
And
Have some time
relax
for yourself. Yeah.
before I go take my kid to school and go back home and go to bed so I can wake up in time to pick him up. That I get that for myself because I work third shift.
Yeah.
You do not, because you and T work basically the same hours.
Yeah, pretty much. She goes in a little later, but she also doesn't sleep at night. She hardcore has a hard time sleeping, which I'll knock out in 5 minutes anywhere, any climate, which pisses her off. But yeah, no, we'll get to work. We'll both work a full day. We'll both get out at the same time, and then we'll call each other for the ride home. And there's no transition period. So sometimes we'll go to the store immediately after work, and I'm still like fuming because of what someone said or what some like car did, or I hurt myself accidentally, and it was all purely self-inflicted. So I'm just like mad. And she doesn't deserve to be like, well, what the fuck's wrong with you?
Yeah, like, what did I do to you? Like, I like, she's like, I'm your wife. What the fuck are you trying to do right now?
Yeah,
are you trying to start something with me?
Yeah, and she grew up with like 3 brothers, so she could like fire back.
Yeah.
And I'm like, whoa, all of my comebacks are like super mean because I didn't have to deal with like brothers or like the family get along shirt.
Yeah.
I could just say some really like mean shit and they'll leave me alone for like a week, and then they'll come back. It's like, hey, Alan, are you good?
Yeah. That's the pros and cons of being a single child and stuff. I have a whole bunch of siblings and I hate them all. Anyways, but it's like, that's why that's the main reason why I left my old job is because I couldn't. I explained in my exit interview, I'm like, I was taking
Your last job?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I remember. For some reason, I was thinking about your high school job.
Oh no. But my last job, I was just bringing back like work to home, and it's not great because like manager wasn't the greatest and stuff in my eyes.
Was also customer facing, so you had to be like at least outwardly pleasant towards the people that came in to see you.
Yeah, I would always be nice to our customers and stuff. It's like, you be nice. But then after all that, it takes a toll. Like,
oh, absolutely.
Customer service will take a toll on your body and your mental, and you're like, it's not great.
What was it? Brock and I, for a short time, worked the same job at a customer-facing environment, and I excelled. I got a lot of money from that place as a high school kid, but dude, I was like a mean person to everyone outside of that like couple hour work shift. And I distinctly remember I was like, Brock, I'm not your friend. Fuck off. And now he lives in my basement. So like, it was just a really hard time to be. I get what you're saying, where it takes a lot out of you to be so nice to strangers that you'll never see again in a day in your life.
Yeah, it's like you go above and beyond. Like I went above and beyond to do what I could for them. And it was just, like, I'm not saying it's not worth it, but at the same time, it's not worth it.
The payback is so
significantly lower than you.
Yeah,
want.
what you're getting. Yeah, because like, yeah, sure, you just helped poor grandma cross the street with 20 pounds of cookies for her grandson, and you got the satisfaction of helping an old lady and maybe like a cookie.
Yeah, it's like, I understand some people are like that. They love helping people. Like, props to you guys for wanting to help people. I always have that thought. I see someone like in trouble, I'm like, I think I should help them, but I'm not going to.
Yeah, there's a handful of times where I just don't have the capacity. But when I do, there was a time maybe a couple months ago where I was at the gas station. I was meeting up with T for lunch or something.
Yeah.
Or it was the gas station across from her work, and I'm picking up something from inside, and this poor guy, oh my, he's trying to prepay, like, I think it was like $2.50 onto his gas pump, and he's going through his cards. Like 3 of them declined. He's like reaching for a 4th one. He's trying to count the cash in his wallet, and dude, I'm just behind him with like 2 Cokes. Like, this is like $5 in my $5.50, whatever, in my hand.
Yeah.
And I remember this one time that I did bottle deposits. I'm buying some groceries and I'm short 10 cents. And the guy behind me is like, dude, just add it to my bill. I'll take care of it. So I'm just watching this guy struggling. I just, dude, just what is it? $2.50? Tack it onto my bill. I don't just tack it on. I'll pay, pump, whatever. So he does that. He's like super thankful. He goes out, pumps his $2 worth of gas. And at the time, that's not even a gallon.
Yeah, no.
So, and he's driving like a 2007 Acadia. Like, this thing's like a guzzling gas. I know he's not going to go far. And fortunately, I had like $20 in my wallet at the time. So I buy the Cokes, I prepay. I'm like, dude, I was talking to the cashier. I'm like, how long was he here? He's like, dude, he was here for like 10 minutes trying to find a card that would approve $2. I felt bad for him. I walked out. I gave him that 20. I'm like, dog, don't try to find me. Don't do anything weird. Just whenever you get in a good spot, try to pay it forward. Don't feel like you have to, but like, this is for you. And he was so happy.
Yeah, I get it. Like, everyone, like, nowadays, economy sucks. Like, you do what you can. Like,
I would never do that often, but I had the opportunity.
yeah, I was like,
Don't find me for $20.
yeah, I was like, at my last job, I went above and beyond to help a customer out.
Yeah.
And they gave me a written letter that I keep in my car.
That, see?
And it's nice.
Yeah, stuff like that. It's like, maybe not everyone's trash.
Yeah, no, not everyone is trash. It's just like how you want to handle it at that time. Like,
Like, can you handle it
like,
at the
can you
time?
handle it at the
Yeah.
time? Like, I was still doing my job. It was like I was working a short shift, and I'm like, I have a few hours to work, and I'm trying to help this person out while helping other people out. I'm like, trying to multitask. I'm like, why am I doing this? But I'm like, at the point I already started, so I'm like, I'm gonna finish just because, like I said, I was gonna do this for this person, so I'm gonna do it. It's like, also, I see people, and I saw a person on the way home yesterday. Yeah. They went into a ditch. I was like, if I had a truck, I would see if I could help.
Yeah.
And pull it out, because there was a cop there too. Like, He can't do anything.
I was like, dog, dude, I've been in a ditch before. It sucks. I've pushed myself out. I've had to call people for help. I've had to sit there in the cold for God knows how long because I got myself into this shitty situation.
Yeah, there was this one time where one person on my street, their car got stuck.
Yeah.
And, dude, there were like 5-6 people fucking helping him get out.
See,
And I was one of them.
that's a good feeling.
Yeah, I was like, I got home, dropped off the food for my family, fucking grabbed the shovel because I was just like down the road, fucking walked over there, helped shovel shit out.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's a nice feeling because you get a whole bunch of fucking people coming out and helping. Mm-hmm. It's like there are not all bad people in the world.
There's not 10 eyes peering from the neighboring houses like, look at him, he's stuck, that sucks for him.
Yeah, it's like I would do, like my neighbors, I would help my neighbors out as much as I can.
Yeah.
Like, I feel bad that their mailbox, first day of snow, got fucking rammed and fucking broke.
Oh,
I was like, how fucking dumb do you gotta be to drive that fast down our road and break someone's mail? Because you can see the fucking, like, the trail they left goes into their yard. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? That's why I wanna build a fucking post, like, you know how people have like the wind blocker things.
Oh yeah.
I want to build a fucking thick ass one where if they ram into it, that's not moving, but their car's gonna be damaged.
There's gonna be an 8x8 foundation post in front of a mailbox.
Yeah, it's like, if you hit this, it's not me losing a mailbox, it's you losing part of your car.
I might lose my mailbox, but you're losing a large part of your car's face.
Because you're dumb and you don't drive safe in the snow. I hate that about Michigan, is that people live here for so many fucking years and they don't drive slow when the first day of snow comes and they don't know how to drive. Everyone says it. I swear to God, everyone that lives in Michigan thinks this is the exact same fucking thing.
Yep. Everyone forgets how to drive the first snowfall, and then they're out here just like driving buck wild, getting stuck and slamming into things.
I do that. I drive like an asshole, or I drive like an old fucking grandma because...
No in-betweens.
Yeah, it's no in-betweens. Because there are aggressive fucking drivers out there. And with that, we are finished with this episode. Thank you for listening to the second episode of TOG. Goodbye.
Goodbye.